We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the damned. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvest for my innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed, for in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy, whatever today is. Happy Wednesday to you. And it has been one of those days, oh my God, I thought there wasn't going to be a show again tonight. I got home last night, a little bit later than normal. Probably still could have done a show, but as tired as I was, there ain't no way in hell. Previous night, I only got about 2 hours of sleep. One of those nights where you just kind of toss and turn and you just can't doze off. Today, I am flipping exhausted. We unloaded like 10 trucks at work, and we filled just over 10,000 square feet of warehouse space with a lot of the shit. Coming back from tours, and I actually put on about 12 miles today walking in a warehouse. So, yeah, I'm a little tired. We're going to go probably an hour and a half tonight. We're not going to do 2 hours. But we're going to get through some audio, see if we can get some EVPs. And, we got to try to keep a normal schedule. I still have not been given a definite from the people at work about Friday night. It's been on my radar for 2 weeks, and they still have not given me a freaking final answer. So I'm gonna tell them tomorrow. If I don't have an answer by the by the end of the business day tomorrow, find somebody else to do it. I'm not gonna go in, work an entire day Friday, come home for 4 hours to turn around to go right back. It ain't gonna happen. That's not one. It's not fair to me. 2, it's not professional. And 3, I'm not going to kill myself for any job anymore. I have some common courtesy for your coworkers, am I right? But anyways, welcome to it, guys. Let's get on over to the screen. Hope you guys got your headphones on, something cool to drink, comfortable place to sit, and get your attention caps on tonight. We got about 50 minutes to go until we get to any kind of people in the cell block. So that being said, let's get on to it. I said, I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys had a better day than me. But I think I probably lost 5 pounds today just working. It's all good. Uh, Still got some things going on I'm working on for the show. Working on getting the new mic arm, new desk. Once I get the new desk, it's going to expand the studio for me a lot more. So we're gonna be doing good with that. Uh, I don't know much beyond that. I really don't know, but we're gonna make it worthwhile. We're gonna have a lot of fun here in the next year. God, think about it. There's only what is today? 16th. There's only what 5 weeks left, 6 weeks left in the year, and we'll be in 2023. My God in heaven, where did the year go? Good thing is, got a lot of investigating done, even during COVID and during other times. If it wasn't for that last job I had, we'd be doing a lot better on the show. But much beyond that, tell me how's your guys' day going? Anything like mine? Let's get that fixed. Just wow. See, we are at what 59 minutes. Figure we're at 1 hour, and we got to make it up to 148. So we got 48 minutes of uh, kind of silence to go through. But we have found EVPs in this before, so that's not entirely a bad thing. Sometimes silence is golden in the paranormal. You get that one little wandering EVP in there, residual EVP, but EVP. But we did get a couple in building nine. Just we had two EVPs. Spirit saying, "Turn it off." So, or we can get something like that in here. Possible. We've already gotten a miss and "Help Me God," which was in Joseph Wright's cell. And I know I forgot something, so let me bear with me a second, guys. I forgot to do something.
Two in the box.
Wow. Don't know where that came from. I'm sitting here talking and the mic's muted. Like a dumbass again. I don't even know where I left off. Uh, I'm thinking about getting pictures printed up of everybody, go through Vistaprint and have it done, and hang them up for the full screen cam. Uh, I think that might be a bit much because it'd block out too much of the background. But for now, I think this does good. Maybe get a picture of the prison up. Got some things working. I'm trying to make the stream even more interactive for you guys, just because. But yeah, that was loud. I don't even know where I left off. The mic was on mute for so long. I think it was back when I was actually changing the show. So for a couple minutes at least. Oops. We're doing good though. We're on episode 13 so far. Only missed two shows. Made up for one of them by streaming Saturday and Sunday. Uh, We're going to see. But like I said, tomorrow I'm going to try to do a show for you guys Sunday. Might actually have to do a long show. Hold on. The hell is that? Low rumbling. No idea what that is. That's got to be from outside somewhere. That. I'll be honest with you guys. It's one of those nights I don't truly feel like talking a lot. Just want to sit back and focus on the audio. So if you guys do have any questions about the paranormal, please don't hesitate to ask. I need to get that energy right now, and it's my energy and motivation is lacking. We all have those days. We all have those nights. It's the way things go. But yeah. I do have people though asking at work if they want to see the video. If you want to see the video, you got to tune into the show. Corgi, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's like yeah, I'm not bringing the video in until I show it on the show. I'm not gonna pre-watch this video to spoil it for my viewers. I want to be as surprised as they are when they see it for the first time. The only thing I have done is watch the last like 8 or 9 seconds so I can match it up to the next video. Since GoPro breaks up videos in 9-minute segments, I got to know where one ends and the other begins so I can just run them concurrently for you guys. And I wish there was a way to change that. And there is. Use a different camera. But GoPros are so good for low light now. I haven't got much of an option. But we got a lot with GoPro. She did good. She did really good. I see Rob and Deds are here tonight. How you guys doing? And Sims is here too. sarcasm in that. Just getting everybody in here tonight, ain't we? Well, we're screwed. Took the words right out of my mouth. And Sims over there, I don't have to stand for this abuse. No, you don't have to stand for the abuse. You can sit down for it. I just ran out of work. I'm telling you, Brent, my work's haunting is getting worse. I'm not flying out there to do an investigation. I just can't do it yet. I scared you shitless tonight. Well, I have a friend in up in Virginia who was, when she was working at a Dollar General, shit would fall off the shelves in the middle of the night. Nobody'd be in there. The cooler doors would open. Shit would just randomly fall off shelves. It'll get worse before it gets better. Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of people don't realize that. Like when we go to residentials, you warn people. After we investigate, it's going to get worse before it calms down. Even when you call for help, it gets worse before it gets better. And that scares a lot of people off. They're like, I'll live with it. You know, and that's, people are like, wait, what? It's like, you've called us in. It's going to get a lot worse. Now that you called somebody who knows something's here, these spirits are really going to make themselves known. And sometimes that's hard for people to deal with. It really is. They're like, well, you know, we don't want you to investigate, but can you identify it? We can't identify it without investigating. And very hesitantly, they'll be like, just be careful. Well, we're here, so you just we'll do what we can to help you in a gingerly manner. This shit started hitting the fan. I done messed up. You done fucked up, A.A. Ron. All right, Jaqueline. All right, D. Nice. What's going on, Dads? Good news is we only got about so we got 48. We got about 23 minutes of silence before we get to anything really going on. Scare the crap out of people all the time. When I worked at Amazon, we had a Chucky doll box and all. So let me guess, you left the empty box sitting around the building. It's the only way to do it. Or leave Chucky randomly somewhere with a plastic knife, sitting back in the corner. Even got the site manager. Ooh, Please tell me they had a sense of humor about it. There's a lot of managers, they don't have senses of humor when it comes to stuff like that. They'll be like, you can't be doing shit like this. Don't be mad just because I got you. Fortunately, she had a great sense of humor, and that's a good manager. But it'd be like, as a manager, it'd be like, you know what? I'm going to get you back. I'm not going to tell you when, but I'm going to get you back. Oh, she tried. Nice. And she failed miserably. You can't be obvious about it. That's one thing people have problems with nowadays. You you scare them, and they try to come back, but they telegraph it. It's like, come on, I saw this. I saw you setting up the trick. You're not gonna scare me. And I've had people at work try to scare me, and I just kind of go, and they're like, I got you. It's like, did you see me jump? No. I stared at you because you failed. She forgot I knew where the cameras were. Oh, that makes it even worse. That'd be like, if I didn't fear my job, I'd wait till she was in there watching the cameras, and I'd find some place out of the way and I'd trip the breaker and just be like, tsh, lights go off. Problem is, throwing a breaker in a business, you're risking messing with the computers. You can't be doing that. Unless you know which one trips the cameras. Find out which one trips the cameras and just. Loud bang. Loud bang. Not paranormal. Did the screenshot of her PCs to hide the icons. That's just an annoying gag. Good, but annoying. Is that a bird? Yep, that's a bird. No, it's not a ghost bird. Sorry. You couldn't kill the lights, and that's terrible. What you got to do sometime is wait till they're gone and get one of those marine air horns. And everybody's seen this gag. And you duct tape it to the bottom of their chair. You have to use black gaff tape or duct tape because it matches the cylinder. And as soon as she sits down, it depresses that air horn. And just somebody comes up and almost defecates themselves. I think that would be freaking great. I might do that to a couple people at work. Damn it! And I know a couple of them watch the VODs. Don't worry, it won't be them. It'll be somebody else. Those marine air horns they're harmless. It's just loud. You just got to be back somewhere recording it. So as soon as they come out of that chair, it's like, oof, damn, that sucks. Like one of my coworkers years ago used to steal everybody's lunches. Even if you put your name on it, he'd go into the fridge, take it, go into his office, eat it, then go out to the dumpster and throw away the evidence. It's like, dude, where's my lunch? I don't know. Caught him doing it, so it's like, all right. His dad owned the company, so he really can't do too much. So, yeah, I put laxatives in the food. I put a ton of laxative in the food. Lo and behold, he stole the lunch. And a few minutes later, running to the bathroom. What was in that food? I don't know. I've spent 2 hours in the bathroom. That'll teach you to steal my lunch, won't it? What was in there? Laxative. That's not mean. That's not mean. That's karma. That isn't mean. That's just me. That's me being karma. Introducing you to karma. And he never stole the lunches again. And I'm just sitting back there, great big old grin on my face. His dad found it funny as hell, too. He's like, damn it, Brett, I can't be mad at you. It's like, what are you going to do? Your son was stealing lunches. It's like, he deserved it. Yep, he did. You once locked a medic in the cooler at the morgue. Now that's cold. Literally. I would never say something like that to anybody. You're not going to lock me in the reefer with a bunch of stiffs. You know what? Yeah, you will. Just to be a jerk about it. Me, being a paranormal investigator, I would literally just hope I had my recorder with me. They're like, yep. Who's in here with me? Okay, that's way too low to even consider being evidence. So far, we're an hour 33 into Dead's H3 VR, and we've only gotten 2 EVPs. Dude quit the next day. I wouldn't quit. I'd be looking for revenge. And I'd be thinking a formaldehyde water balloon or something. Find a way to piece of fishing line or something. So you start examining the body and you just tug on that string and the hand goes like this. Could you imagine being alone in the morgue or think you're alone and all of a sudden the hand just does this? The kit came with a frog to dissect. Oh my God. I hated dissecting frogs. Ain't gonna deny that one. That was just too much. got about 12 minutes before we get to audio. So we hacked the poor thing up, then I dumped the formaldehyde out and filled the jar with tap water. Oh my God, this is going somewhere. This is going somewhere. Don't tell me you joked with somebody and you drank the water. Why do I feel that's something you do just to mess with your parents? Like, ooh, this is good. Oh my God. You sat the frog on the fucking pillow. Oh my God. You deserve that applause. You deserve that applause. I can just envision that scream too. Oh my God. Now, did you get grounded or did you get your ass beat? Or both? Neither. Imagine being sound asleep and you just kind of open your eyes and you see this dead frog laying literally inches from your head. Be like, ah! And just done. And dollars to donuts, he could not keep a straight face. He didn't have a straight face, I guarantee it. He tried to be mad, but he couldn't. And he was probably mad that he didn't think of it. Okay, about every minute we're getting those weird taps. So that is either residual or that's an exterior sound. I think it's residual inside. They're just not as prevalent as they were in the other cell blocks. We just need to get to that. Oh my God. Yeah. Hit out in the shed with a chainsaw. Just that sound of a chainsaw starting, that pull start sound. Yeah, that's enough to. It still had the chain on it. This is the era that a lot of us grew up in. Corgi, Deads, myself, where when we played jokes on people and our parents played jokes on us, it was legitimately dangerous. The knives, the saws, chainsaws, everything still had the blades on it. We knew how to do it and do it right. It wasn't like today, if you do that, freaking somebody'd be calling the cops. He played a joke on him, but it was dangerous. You know what? There's a medication for that called Growacet. It's like play jokes on people and have fun with it. It was only this, but still, you hear that chainsaw and you see a chain on it, you're gonna you're gonna freak out just a little bit. Oh, and for those tech guys out there, they have a new Stream Deck out. I'm not getting it, but one of you guys might. Forgot to mention that. Wait, I read about it yesterday. So, who? Why is Elgato releasing more Stream Decks? Eh, who knows? So all I really need is more electronics on my desk. Mm-mm, not happening. But I am gonna drop some coin on Black Friday this year. If I can, if I can get the deal on it, I'm gonna put the matching curve monitor up and get rid of this the flat L the get rid of the LG. But then again, I don't know if I really need it. If I'm definitely getting the mic stand or the boom if they drop the price on it. But my main focus is the desk and a laptop. Yeah, I'm looking at the Rode PSA One. It's like 100 and what 140 or something like that. Not terrible. The Rode PSA One Plus, I think it is. Is it the PSA One Plus? I was looking at two different ones, but it's I got to get some that's compatible for the mic, and that's the hardest part is getting something that's compatible for the Sennheiser MK4. It's just one of the weird mics to where it's heavier, so you need a good boom, but the Rode, the Rode will do fine. I was thinking about the Elgato low profile, but the downside with that one is it's bad enough you guys hear me clacking on the keyboard. I don't need something closer to the keyboard. All right, we're getting there. The Shure SM7B. It's a good mic. How much is the SM7B? Wow. If you want to spend some coin, get a Sennheiser. The Sennheiser is about as good as you're gonna get, unless you go up to Neumann. And I know nobody wants to spend 2 to 5 grand on a mic. You can get the MK4 for what, 270, I think. Yeah, 400's a little out there. I'm thinking on upgrading to the MK8, but like you said, I can't justify the price. The MK Sennheiser MK8 is actually more for instruments than it is for vocals. And this mic is giving me no problems. So until it does, I can't justify spending another $300 or $400 on a mic. The hell? What the shit is that? $2 seconds. That can't just be an engine, can it? Yeah, that low. It sounds like a revving. But if it was revving, it would go out more. And it doesn't go any further than that. If it was an engine, it'd drag out further, not just 2 seconds, and that's it. It would, you'd hear that climb of the rev of the engine. It's just a. Okay, you go in to clean it up, and it actually takes it out. So this has got to be. There's no power in the building. The upper buildings, there's absolutely no power to them. So if there's no electricity whatsoever in any of those buildings. Yeah, I can see why you're. It sounds like somebody's turning something high voltage on, and you get that that bump of that bump surge that you get when anything high voltage goes on. I can't explain this. It is weird warbly. It's really weird. It's like a power. It sounds like a power surge. Corgi's right. This is just. I just don't know, guys. As much as I want to, I cannot give this any kind of credit. I'm going to debunk it. For a rev sound, it's you don't want to spend too much time on it. Could it be paranormal? Could it be residual? Yes. But is it? I honestly don't know. This is what I'm looking for. If for no other reason than we can't figure what the hell it. Yeah, exactly. Ah. It only seems like somebody. That's only a minute 40 seconds. Who came in here and spent a minute 40 seconds? Did I just come to check the recorders? Is that a hello? Now, is that a hello coming from outside? Because that's team coming in. So, could that be somebody talking outside? Because you hear them talking as soon as they open the door. And that is a female hello. And this is a men's ward, so my guess is this is one of the women outside. But it's warbled. We can come back.
Okay, you got Susan, Chris, and Chris here. Okay, you got Susan, Chris, and Chris here.
Susan, Chris, and Chris. So that's that's our docents.
Say that you're coming towards them.
It's me again.
Chris.
So Grandma's right here. He got tatted with his necklace this way. I got pushed really hard from behind and I ran right up onto him. And what's the other guy, Joe? He was right here. He got pushed into the middle.
So that we got to go back. That is an EVP. It's just Susan coming in, and that's not Susan's voice. So you got this. Let's go back to it again. So that's not Susan. This is evidence. So this is a hello. That's not a hello. Does that help us? Does that help us? Help us or helpless? That sounds like helpless. Huh. Let's go low. Now we're going to go in. Let's slow this down. Let's slow this down. Helpless. That's not helpless, that's hopeless. That's clearly hopeless. There we go, guys. That is hopeless. Let's get it saved. And another one for the meter, guys. We got our first one for the night, which is good, which is real good. Let's play it a couple more times and move on down the line. I didn't think we'd get anything right there.
Okay, you got Susan, Chris, and Chris here.
Is that right?
Say that you're coming towards them.
It's me again. So Grandma's right here. He got tagged with his neck
So, you heard Chris say he got pushed, Dead's got pushed, and I got my necklace pulled. It literally felt like somebody was going to rip my necklace off my neck. It was just like, it's like, the was that? And so he brought Susan and the other Chris up to show him where it happened because he'd never seen activity like that in that cell block. So they're just coming up to confirm it with him. So try to get Susan to explain it a little bit.
And then I got handcuffed right here by this cell. Couldn't be right here. Just holding me right here. Like that pressure was big right here. To down this cell right here.
So they're going back to Neil Pitney's cell, which again, right here, on the bottom left picture is Neil Pitney. Let me bring this clown up again for you guys to see him. That's Neil Pitney. This guy is a true scumbag. And like I said, Grinch, he murdered his mother, decapitated her, and did some nasty things to her body for about a year. And he overdosed on heroin in his cell. So I don't think he overdosed. Oh, I think he overdosed. But I think the overdose was helped. I think he was helped. Are we thinking someone helped him? Yes, I got that feeling. When we get to night 3, to the investigation, Deds and I were provoking him in the cell. We actually took a happy birthday mom card and put in his cell. We were trying to provoke some activity. We got some activity in his cell, I ain't gonna lie. We got some weird things in there, some weird feelings. As soon as I walked in there this time, I was like, it wasn't accidental. There's just something that's not right. To get that into his cell for that type of cell block, because that was the worst of the worst in there, there's something not right. I don't think it was an accidental overdose. I really think he was helped to overdose. Was it the guards or other prisoners? I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But if something like that, if the guards did it, I'd like to shake their hands. I don't think they did, because genuinely a lot of these guards are good men. They're good people. Two of the docents of the prison, Joe and Chris 1, both were prison guards. Joe was a prison guard there. Damn good man. I don't think the guards did it. I think the other prisoners helped him. I think, yeah, mysterious things happen. But yeah, my idea to leave happy birthday mom card in his cell and be like, we're just going to leave this here for your mom. Neil Pitney, Nealpittney. You're not going to find anything on him. I've tried. If you can, I'd be highly impressed. Okay, just door shutting. That's a door shutting. I honestly, guys, cannot wait until we get to night 3 and you guys get to see the video from Execution Viewing Room. This is the best video evidence I've ever gotten in almost 14 years. It almost shook me. I mean, it didn't scare me, but you got the feeling something was there. Many someones were there. And up in here, you knew it was either Joseph Wright or Neil Pitney were up there with us when we were investigating. The other cell blocks, we did some, in 11, we did some dirty things too. We'll get to that as when we get to it. And like I think we did amazing with this one. And I am aiming for September 7th, 8th, and 9th of next year. Just for anybody that's interested in the investigation. If you want to join, you're responsible for your airfare, your travel, all your expenses, for as many nights as you want to investigate, 1, 2, or 3. I suggest all 3. But yeah, I just got to get it confirmed with Susan. The reason I say September 7th, 8th, and 9th is September 8th was the date of execution for this man. Mr. John Hancock, the first person to be hung at Nevada State Prison. Born December 1st, 1898. Yeah, so 28 years old when he was hung. So I'm aiming to do investigations on anniversaries of executions. I know that's kind of morbid, but is that going to pump up more activity? I honestly think it would. We've got roughly about 10 minutes left on this section of the recorder. And I've noticed the recorders, they've started, as I've said this on a couple other shows, they'll break up the audio. GoPros do it for the video to avoid corruption. And A lot of the digital recorders are doing that. Just in case your memory card or something fails, you don't lose all the audio. So with the H1 or the H3 VRs, they're breaking them up into 2-hour blocks. The H1Ns break it up into 3-hour blocks. So I'm starting to enjoy these recorders more. The old ones, if they shoot shit, you're just SOL, which that's why we're getting away from them. I don't think we investigated much in his cell, though. I think we honestly focused on Neil Pitney. We did so much up there for investigating, guys. I honestly don't remember what we did and didn't do to the extent. Okay, that's a car. But Grinch, if you want true crime, there's some videos on YouTube about, excuse the typing, one of the spirits we try to communicate the past 3 years, or that I've tried to communicate with. Just type in Nevada State Prison, Carol Cole, watch his interview, and they actually have, there's a thing on there just about some of the crimes he committed. And he was a serial killer, so he killed 15 women and one little boy. Or
Thou shalt not bow down before any graven image.
And Vexus, thank you so much for the resub. Let's get back to that. As you guys very well know, 2 spins of the wheel for hot jelly beans. So let me find this. Where is it at? I gotta scroll way down for this now. I've added so much. Let's get your wheel spins in there, buddy.
And now we come to a special moment. That is the most pointless and wasteful use of this year. So, let's see the nominations, shall we? I'll be right back.
Okay, there's Cayenne.
And now we come to a special moment. That is the most pointless and wasteful use of this year. So, let's see the nominations, shall we? I'll be right back.
And this is a horrible combination. They are hotter than shit. Holy shit. Oh, it burns. That really burns. Oh my god. They've never burned this bad. Wow. Oh, thank you, Vexus. This one actually tortured me. This one really tortured me. Oh my God. Oh boy. Excuse me for 1 second. My nose is running. Okay. Oh boy. How you doing, Vexus, man? How you been? It's been a while. Been a few days. And here I want to do the one chip challenge on stream. That might be a bad idea. You bought a possible haunted fish house. Okay. We can do that. We can discuss it. Don't think I've ever heard about a haunted fish house before. I don't think I've ever asked. So, how big is the fish house? Six by 9. Okay. Did somebody die in it? Did the previous owner have a heart attack or medical episode? Which could pretty much explain it. You can always, like a lot of people buy things out of probate. The family doesn't want to deal with it, so they let attorneys or the courts decide, everything like that. So, not in it, but the owner that built it died in the barn it was parked next to, from a bobcat falling on him while he was under it. Oh my God. Well, let me pause this for a second. If that fish house was one of his happy places, if it's someplace that made him very happy, if it's someplace, basically gave him comfort, someplace he could go to get away from the world and unwind and just have that comfort. It could very well, and it has his name painted on the side. It could very well be. If that was his happy place and that's where he feels most comfortable, there's a strong chance it could be haunted or his energy attached to it. If you've got a digital recorder, take it in and try it. Take it in and just talk to him like I'm talking to you guys. Just be like, hey man, it's like, my name is yada yada. It's like, if you're here with me, give me a sign of your presence. It's just take a digital recorder in with you and see what you can get. And I tell everybody that. You're going to do it live. All right. Could be interesting. Could be very interesting. Shit.
This is Dennis 007.
Okay. That is the end of section 1 of this recorder. Huh. I wanted to try to stop that before it resets. I knew it was going to be loud. No, don't save it. Let's get to section 2. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. And this is also 2 hours, 4 minutes. Okay, so we've got... That might be a little loud right there. We got ways to go to get to it. All right. Let's get on to section 2 of this recorder. I want to get about 5 minutes of it in, then I'm going to call the show. Like I said, guys, I am dead dog tired. So I had to get something in tonight for you guys. And we ain't got to worry about that for, well, till tomorrow night. When are you going to do it live, Vexus, so I can tune in? When are you going to do it live? Please, Friday night and Saturday night I have to work. So, and I can always go back and watch the VOD, but when do you plan on doing this? Yeah, definitely investigate it live. Switch pages here. And we're just going to do everything in order this year. I know I jumped around last year between night 1, night 2. We did the recorder all the way through. Night 1, night 2, night 3. We had more activity on night 3 than we did 1 and 2 combined. So I do want to save the best for last. But as I've said, guys, and I'm beating a dead horse here. We're going to finish night 1 audio. Then we're going to do night 1 video. We're not doing random videos. Not like last year. We're going to do all the audio first. Last year, I did the video first. I shouldn't have done that. I think it might have chased some people away because it went from video to audio, and you spend a lot of time just listening to audio. So, yeah, I think this kind of forces people to tune in to see when we're going to do the video. But we got a lot of audio to go over. You figure, like I said, let me get back up here while we're listening. We had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 recorders at about 6 hours each. 6+ hours each. So that's 6. That's 100 and 108 hours of audio. At least. For one night. So figure that out, guys. We're just saying that, it's almost cringeworthy, isn't it? It's almost cringeworthy. Now, Vexus, are you going to try to make the investigation next year? Okay. I'll save you a spot, and I'll let you know so you can try to get your schedule around it. Like I said, I'm aiming for September 7th, 8th, and 9th of next year. It's not confirmed yet, so yes, we're moving up the dates. Like I said, September 7th, 8th, and 9th. September 8th is the anniversary of one of the executions. So I'd like to try to do it on an execution anniversary date. Any of the others are just too early. There's like one in August, then there's like a couple in June, a couple in March. The one I'd like to do is in December, but I'm not waiting till next December to investigate the prison again. I'll probably be making a couple trips up on the side just to help Susan and the docents out if they ask me to. Susan, Chris, and Joe. So I'll keep you guys informed. I'm working my butt up to try to move up there, so I can pretty much go in the prison all the time and investigate, and then set up investigations and help take care of the place, help preserve the history. And the good thing about that, being there all the time, the spirits are going to be active wherever I'm at, hopefully. Yeah, so we're moving it up by about a month and a half. And that way it's guaranteed not to be cold up there. Because that third morning, it was a wee bit nipply up there. I ain't gonna lie. Walk out and there's frost on the windshield, and it's like, wow, here we go. Under 60? Oh, it was down in the 30s. That third morning, it was, I think, 29 degrees. But it got up to like 58 during the day. Then at night, I think it was high 30s, low 40s. So it gets chilly up there and at the end of October. But you just need a good heavy sweater and a t-shirt underneath, and you're good. I had a hoodie on with a t-shirt and pairs of shorts. It's making it ice, and that's good for you because that's fishing. But yeah, you're inside the prison. Granted, there's no heat or anything inside the prison, so it's chilly, but it's not bad. Once you get inside, you start moving around, you don't feel it. unless you're going from building to building. Then it gets it gets a it gets a little bit chilly, not bad. But it's fine. You'll be good. You'll be good. Anyways, guys, we've come down to the end of it for tonight. We made the hour and a half right where I want to be, even if I have a slow night. Guys, I got to get to sleep. Tonight hurt, but I'm not going 2 nights without a show for you guys. I promise that. I'm not going to try to go too long, and if I do, like I said, Friday, Saturday night, no show. If I have to work, there's no show. But Sunday, I will do a makeup for you guys, I promise. And yeah, we're gonna try to keep this going. Hopefully, tomorrow night we'll get some more EVPs, not just the one like we did tonight. But that's all right. That's part of the paranormal. We take the good with the bad and wait till we get some active investigating. Then when they start rolling in, we'll get 10, 15 a show. We know this. We've done it the past 2 investigations. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Vexus, Sims, Sarah, Grinch, just everybody. Vexus, thank you so much again for the resub. Greatly appreciated. Y'all are the best. And Redneck Rob, see you out there. You weren't involved in chat, but thank you for being here. Always appreciate it. You guys have a great night. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Y'all take care.